Do you know when you walk into a room of your house and you're just like, ugh, or you walk into your closet and you're just like, why? Right? What I mean is like there's no rhyme or reason. And I want to take everybody back to right after we had Grayson. It was like the summer of 2017. And I literally was like, blah about everything in our house. I mean, there was like some toddler stuff, some baby stuff. And I will never forget one day walking upstairs and just staring at my closet. I literally stood in the doorway and was like, why does this look like this? Like anyone else who knows me knows that I'm organized and I'm put together and I'm this. Like, you ever feel like that? Like, everybody knows me as this, but if they actually saw what was going on in my closet, they'd be like, are you serious? I mean, okay, you don't need to give away any details.
You knew I was about to chime in.
I felt the energy shift. I was like, shut up, Mike. But I share this for a reason because I know so many of us feel like that about different parts of our life where things feel kind of or meh, right? There's an emoji for that. And the way that I felt about my house, I think for a lot of us, women and men, is the way that we feel about our body or our routine or our habits. And so what changed for me was actually not long after that, finding Marie Kondo on Netflix. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. You could let me know in the comments if you know who Marie Kondo is, but she has an organization method called the KonMari method. Now, the craziest thing about this is Mike, he always folded his stuff like pretty nice. But when I learned how to spark joy by the items that we had in our house and to thank my old things for leaving me when I was done using them and to put them in a pile and donate them or give them away. But when I really learned how to fold and then tri-fold so that my clothes actually stood up, right, all by themselves, they didn't need other clothes to lean on. And then I taught this to Mike. Mike totally transformed not only his drawers, but also our kids' drawers. So our house slowly.
Yours have remained the same.
They're not the same. He's such a jerk. Go in my drawers upstairs, by the way. I literally am going to kill you. Go in my closet. But what I think I really realized through the process is like I needed to challenge myself and I needed a challenge to take things from meh to feeling better. And honestly, when I walk in my closet now, Mike, I love how my closet looks. I love how I can open my drawers and all of my workout pants in my bottom left drawer are all standing up. And all of my workout tops say Pure Physique on the top on the left-hand side. In fact, maybe you should take a live up to my closet later today.
Maybe you should take a live up to mine.
His drawers are perfect. They look like military perfect. And I won't lie about that, but back up off it because mine are amazing too. Mm-hmm. So that said, what is this state called? Because so many of us reach it. And I think this is a time in seasons and in the world where maybe you might be there too. Maybe you're relating to this a little bit. So what do we call this?
This is called the state of stagnation. So this is the point at which, exactly like Corey Beth described, things aren't necessarily wrong. Things might not be, totally like you're off the deep end. Everything's totally in shambles, but you just feel like there's something missing. And I've been hearing this a lot lately inside of all the studios that I've been visiting, whether it was Shrub Oak or LaGrangeville or Danbury, and even talking with some of you online, that a lot of people have been asking, when can we do another challenge? When can we do another challenge? I need another challenge.
And you're not alone.
Yeah, and we totally get that. And usually when you feel like you need something like that, like for Corey Beth, honestly, like watching the Marie Kondo was in and of itself a challenge because you were going to completely revamp the things that you were doing and how you were doing them. But it's like, it's a positive thing. You feel like, all right, now I got something to work towards. And I feel like when we are in that state of stagnation, it's because we are not working towards something.
So good.
In fact, we see this oftentimes when people come off of a challenge and it's been, several months or maybe even longer. What winds up happening is they're in this state of stagnation where, because what they did has now passed, there's just been way too much time until the next challenge comes up that sets them on their path.
Yeah, no, I think it's totally true. And the fact that so many clients have asked for this, we as a staff at Shrub Oak and LaGrangeville and Danbury and online are like, well, we're going to do this too, right? Because if our clients need it, then we need it. But you may be here and be like, wait, but I'm not a client. That's okay. This challenge is going to be for everyone. And it's actually going to start in November. November 1st is the first day of this challenge. And it's going to lead you right up to Thanksgiving Day. I mean, like, I think that there's no better time than now to start getting that pathway carved out. Like, learning how to fold the clothes is like learning how to get your meals together, or more importantly, learning what you need from your meals, or learning what sleep, water, sugar content, like what's good for you. And so we're going to walk through 6 major habits in this challenge. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And we know that every time we do this, people have outstanding results, because what happens is when we look at one area or category of life, so take for example, health, fitness, when we elevate that category, what happens by function is other areas begin to elevate too. So what I noticed when I was doing the KonMari method in my closet, Mike, is all of a sudden I wanted to have the glasses all facing the same way in the cabinet, or all of a sudden I wanted to have more color-coded organization with our calendar, or more color-coded. You did see that, didn't you? He's such a piece of work. Anyway, as we look at my messy pen drawer, at least my pens are on one side. I would say of the two of us, Mike is definitely a little bit more neat. He just leaves crumbs everywhere. So, he makes up for it in other areas.
Like every other area, guys. A little crumb here and there.
Be jealous. You don't get to live with him.
But when you see everything else, you'll accept a crumb.
He's pretty amazing. But I think that's really what we all need, is that challenge. So if you are looking for this challenge, if you're looking for a challenge in your health and your fitness and nutrition, if you're looking to get to sleep a little bit earlier, if you're looking to up your energy, this challenge is for you. The only people that it's not for are people who don't like to be challenged, or people that enjoy staying in the state of stagnation, because there are some people truly that enjoy just staying in meh. They enjoy complaining. They enjoy just living where they live. And that's fine, right? Our job is never, ever to judge other people where they're at. It's to help them get from where they are to where they want to be. And that is totally going to be the whole premise of this challenge. It's going to be awesome. So if you're ready to take it up to the next level with us, kind of like Marie Kondo did for the organization world, well, then let us know by saying challenge in the comments. We will see your note. We will reach out to you personally, and we'll get you in for November 1st. That's going to be amazing. And there's a special gift in this to our clients. So if you are a client, you definitely want to reach out for this challenge, because I promise it is for you.
All right, guys. Well, with that said, I think you pretty much summed it up. I will not add anything on top, because I know you
No
don't
crumbs.
want to do that.
You won't leave any crumbs.
But anyway, guys, yeah, definitely reach out. This is going to be pretty awesome. And for those of you who actually have not felt like you are totally stagnant, but yet you're like, I got to reach that next level.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. This is it, because this is going to give you those micro tools, those little things that you need to do to take it to that next level. So now I feel like we did cover the full gamut of everybody who should be in this.
I agree. And you also got to have the last word.
And as always, thanks. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, you have a great one, and we will see you tomorrow.